Hey everyone, Rebecca Bro is back with another video for you guys. It has been a while since I made a YouTube video for this channel. It has been months, so I apologize. So we're back. Today we're going to be talking about pukwudgies. And pukwudgies are a mythical creature, and they are a part of Scottish lore, England lore, and technically all of Europe, as I would say as well. There are many iterations, but they're also a part of New England lore, is what I'm trying to say. So, and I did this also, which is very cool, that the pukwudgies actually have their own little plushie, actually, and I kind of want that for Christmas, so somebody has to get me that for Christmas. Nobody's getting off on that, I'm telling you now. So, so now we're going to talk about it. So, I also specifically, think that a pukwudgie is also a cryptid, and if you do not know what a cryptid is, please pause this video, go look it up, and then come back and rewatch this video, because I don't feel like going, in depth of it, because I just want to get on to the pukwudgie stuff. So, they are a part of indigenous folklore as well as being a part of Scottish folklore and English folklore, Europe in general. Pukwudgies are 2 to 3 feet tall in size. One of the places that you can be able to see them live is Hopeyou Swamp in Massachusetts. I'm going to say now that I'm going to butcher that name through this whole video, so I apologize. Hopeyou means a place where spirits dwell. This is going to make a lot of sense, so that's a little bit of foreshadowing, so you guys will see in a little bit. And side rant, I'm going to say, so Hopeyou Swamp is a part of the Bridgewater Triangle, and the Bridgewater Triangle is a very, very haunted place in Massachusetts already, and I've never been to the swamp yet, but I'm probably going to make a video of me staying the night there at one point, probably on my other channel, which is Soccer Bro. So if you guys want to go see my other type of content, go to that YouTube channel, because if you love this video, then you'll love the other. So just saying now, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. But that's on you guys. This is a perfect place for them to stay due to the meaning of the name. Pukwudgies are also known to have control over spirits in general, and they have more control over the people that they have killed. I don't understand how that works, so I think it's like how I feel like once they kill somebody or something, they're able to collect their soul, and that's how they're able to like manipulate spirit as like a puppet. But that's just my point of view of what I think of what that means. That's just me, though. That's just me being a nerd, okay? This is it's just saying. They also have another ability where they can disappear and reappear at will, which is basically they can just become invisible whenever they want to. So like they can like camouflage, basically. That's what they can do. They can also shape shift, which I didn't know prior. So I thought that was cool because I wasn't expecting them to be a shapeshifter due to them being kind of like a porcupine-like troll from what they look like. In my opinion, to me, they look like a porcupine because sometimes they can have like plants growing from their back, or it could just be like body hair or spikes coming out of their back. I don't remember, but that's what they look like if you look them up. And they are also known to walk upright like a human, basically. So like they're a two-legged creature with like also like hands and stuff like that, so they walk upright instead of like crawling like most cryptids or mythical creatures that you would think about normally, especially the ones that come to your head straight away. They could lure people by kindness or attacking them with their weapons or by their magic, which they're also magical, which explains why they're a mythical creature as well, because they do rituals and stuff like that. They also do spells as well. They have poisoned arrows, or they could create fires, which also resulted in people's deaths. Sometimes they would capture people as well, either as a hostage situation or just to kill them for revenge. Pukwudgies are very jealous-like creatures. If they feel like that they're not getting like enough affirmation or attention in general, because they do need a lot of attention due to them having like a mischievous side and liking to mess with people a lot, which would bring the fact that when they do not feel appreciated, they will get very, very upset, and if it does not get resolved, it will result in really bad things happening, either by pranking or torturing them very hard, or like the fact that they would straight up just take your life. So either way, that's how they roll. They would also torch people by giving them ticks, and they would also be known to push people off cliffs. And then I basically just repeated the other statement from earlier. They were also known to throw sand at people or things that they didn't like. So like they would just straight up just assault people as well. They, you know, because I would think that that's technically assault. These creatures are said to be very jealous creatures, and they are enemies to political leaders. They would bother them, or they would kill them or their loved ones. But they would be upset with these people for not helping them out when they needed it. But when it came to the community, they saw them as trouble for outrageous behavior. It got so bad that they had to be removed from the community. They mostly interacted with the indigenous people. They didn't really interact with the Puritans at this time. So like this was during the Puritans and everything else, because this was due to the wars already going on between the indigenous and Puritans and everything else. So that was like all through the same timeline. If you look up Hopeyou Swamp, you'll understand the full storyline. So the pukwudgies took the 5 sons of Becasue. I can't like read, I can't pronounce his name, but they took his 5 sons and they killed them, or they killed Becasue. Again, I apologize if I'm like, you know, yeah, like not saying his name right. And another reason why they were feared is because they would have more than one type of power, like other cryptids. Some people one of the reasons why they would cause trouble out of devotion is what I basically said earlier, because they wanted that from who they lived near, who they would, you know, have to help a lot of the time. When they saw they weren't getting enough, you know, attention, they started to like resent the humans they resided with. As I said before, the pukwudgie would turn to chaos and revenge, as they thought that was like the only option that they could do, instead of just talking about their feelings and being upfront with the people that they were helping and everything else, which is kind of bad for a lot of reasons. Obviously, that makes sense for their folklore and story. They do it for the plot. Some pukwudgies weren't native to Massachusetts. They came all the way from Europe and Scotland, as I said earlier. Most of their main stories come from Wampanoag folklore. So the Wampanoag tribe, that's mostly where their folklore lies, because they interacted with that tribe the most. But if you do talk to any other tribe or do more research, there's probably other tribes that they interacted with, but the most well-known would be the Wampanoag. And also, a pukwudgie would shapeshift either to protect themselves, or they would do it. The most popular known location is also a part of, in Massachusetts, the Bridgewater Triangle, which is a part of Hopeyou Swamp and runs through 3 other Massachusetts towns. So, which is true, because if you look up the Bridgewater Triangle, it's all a part of everything else. And this is what the pukwudgies are also connected to as well. So if you look up the Bridgewater Triangle, it is a very fun thing, you know, because if you're interested in mythical creatures and stuff like that, I really do think that you guys should check that out. If you really love history, also check it out because of that. Please like, comment, subscribe, and next one. Peace out, guys.